This is the art of Elizabeth Peyton. It doesn't seem like modern art. It's beautiful in the way we say a fashion design is beautiful. She paints stars. Sometimes it's just her friends. Mostly it's the famous or the mega famous. She's already a big star herself, an art star. She answers a recent appetite for roots art, not brainy or ironic, just nice and a bit sincere. She does angelic beauty, sweet, feminine, like her version of Britpop's most famous brothers as infants. But even when they're not children anymore, she takes the grungy realism out of her beautiful stars and leaves them just starry and pretty.
There's like loads of glamorous beauties out there, and that's not the sort of beauty I'm interested in. I mean, more the beauty I'm interested in is the kind that comes from being really willful and talented and making beautiful things, and I think that gives your person a kind of very special beauty, and some of those people happen to be famous. When the Oasis was huge, every week in Enemy you get male writers talking about how pretty Liam was. Like, Liam came down the elevator in the hotel and the doors open, and it was like, you know, men getting their breath taken away by him. So it wasn't just me that was thinking he was very pretty.
I think if a portrait seems to come from a Matisse world of art, but if another portrait seems to come from a pop world of art, there's a natural tendency to think that the pop world is less interesting and therefore that portrait has less importance.
Probably only because the pop world is so new. Like, there was one painter, Gros, G-R-O-S, and he devoted himself to Napoleon, and when Napoleon lost power, he killed himself.
So that's really the work of a fan?
Well, I wouldn't call it a fan. He was, you know, taking down history, but he was also in love with him. I mean, I think about history painting a lot and religious paintings a lot. Like, there's a painting of Noel that I did of him coming through Heathrow when the band supposedly broke up. And there's just so much press coming in, or this picture of Ronaldo when he came back to Brazil. And just the crush of him, all these people looking at him, it's just such a historical moment and such a personal moment.
If a newspaper editor got that on the desk, I think, yes, that is the photo. But for an artist, are you thinking like a newspaper editor, or do you think there's something there for an artist?
Well, I mean, I was thinking, wow, Ronaldo's just had his panic attack. Maybe his girlfriend was poking the TV journalist, maybe not, who knows what happened, but he had a huge anxiety attack and he lost the game and he played horribly. And he's this great player and he's 21 and he's coming back to Brazil and he's right off the airplane, and I mean, what a moment that must have been for him.
Yeah.
And I love his Brazil jacket.
Oh, right.
Their outfits are so great.
Yeah. And is this from there?
Yeah,
Can I pick it up?
It's looking really bad right now.
Oh, well, I'll show you, doesn't it? It looks great. Mm-hmm. It looks like a painting it looks really alive, actually. But you're worried about what's going to happen up there?
Oh, no, I like that part. I like the mess there.
What don't you like?
It's just the color of his skin right now. It's looking a little plastic. It's not really glowing yet.
You've made him much more fawn-like and sort of elfin and like Nijinsky or something. I mean, he is beautiful, but he's got a much more sort of masculine, rugged look, and you've sort of thinned him out a lot and made more sort of pretty mouth, which is a kind of process that they all seem to go through.
Beauty isn't stronger than fashion. Artists can be the height of fashion, then they can be completely out. Peyton's post-pop beauty is in, at least for now.